If exercise just isn't happening for you, 3 hidden rules are probably keeping you stuck, and most of us don't even realize we're following them. I'm a personal trainer who works with women over 40 every day, and I hear versions of these 3 rules all the time. Rules that sound helpful, but work against us. In this video, I'll show you exactly what those rules are and how changing them can make exercise feel a whole lot easier to start and stick with. The first rule sounds like this. If it's not at least, it doesn't count. At least 20 minutes, at least a couple of miles, at least a full workout, or it doesn't count. So instead of doing something smaller, often we aim for more and do it once in a while or not at all. The solution is simple, and I can't stress this enough. Lower the bar. Go on, lower it. Aim for tiny and daily instead of bigger and sometimes. Try this out for a few weeks, and your relationship with exercise will probably start to change pretty quickly. Track it, and you might find yourself doing substantially more exercise in a given week than you're trying so hard to motivate yourself to do now. Sounds backwards, but let me show you what I mean. I worked with a woman in her 60s who had exercised regularly for years. But as happens to so many of us, life happened, and before she knew it, over 10 years had gone by without any regular exercise at all. She desperately wanted to get moving again, and she had tried. But every attempt felt deeply loaded. She was incredibly discouraged by how far she'd felt she'd fallen, and was convinced that anything less than a real workout wasn't enough. So instead of giving her another workout plan and hoping she'd stick with it this time, instead of pushing her to just try harder, we did something pretty counterintuitive. Instead, we focused on finding something she was actually likely to do consistently, something she was 9 out of 10 confident she would do every day for the next 5 days. Not what she hoped she would do, not what she was capable of doing, what she was likely to do, even if the day went completely sideways. After a little skepticism and a few rounds of, but that's not enough, we landed on a simple 1-minute routine. That was the entire goal. Now, she could always go out for a walk or do more if she felt like it, but that 1-minute routine was all she needed to do for the day to count and for her to get her check mark. Within 6 weeks, this woman who hadn't exercised in years was walking most days of the week for 20 minutes or more and doing self-directed strength and mobility workouts 2 to 3 times a week on average. Now, she didn't magically become more capable, but what she was likely to do in a given week had fundamentally changed. And the breakthrough wasn't trying harder or raising the bar for herself. Quite the opposite. We lowered the bar so much that on many days she flew right over it. And on the days she didn't, the 1-minute routine kept the habit alive. In my experience, that is far more motivating than constantly struggling to meet a standard that never needed to be that high in the first place. So this is your permission to lower the bar, not to what you're capable of doing, not to what you think you should be doing, but what you're actually likely to do today. Because if you keep showing up, what feels likely today probably won't stay that way for long. And that's the whole point. So if 30 seconds gets you moving today instead of skipping altogether, if it opens the door to surprising yourself and possibly doing more some days, then 30 seconds isn't just enough. It's powerful. Small isn't settling. It's strategic. And if you're wondering how to apply this to your own life and your own fitness goals, I put my entire approach into a simple step-by-step guide. You can find it linked in the description. The second hidden rule sounds like this. Success means never missing a day of a program, a walk, a workout. So the moment we inevitably do miss a day, we think, well, I guess I've blown it, and then quit altogether. And here's the irony. The rule people use to try to stay consistent is the very rule that knocks them off track. So what's the solution? Change the rule. Instead of believing success means never missing a day, change the standard. 7 out of 10 is excellent. That's the new standard. Now, that can mean you exercise 7 days out of every 10 on average, or if you're following some sort of fitness program, completing 70% of it or more. Now, to be clear, we should absolutely intend to do 100% of the things we set out to do. But we need to build missed days directly into the rule because real life isn't perfect. Everyone misses days sometimes. I'm a personal trainer and I miss days occasionally too. I can tell you with 100% honesty that if I felt the need to start over every time I missed a day or two, I'd be nowhere near where I am today. The point is, when missed days are expected, they stop meaning failure. So don't worry about 10 out of 10. Aim for something closer to 7 out of 10 over time. So if you miss a day, no worries. It's built into your rule. Just pick it up again tomorrow. No restarting required. No waiting for Monday needed. Which brings me to my third hidden rule that keeps so many of us stuck, and it's a big one. My plan should work, just not right now. So I'll start on Monday, after the holidays, when things calm down. Sounds reasonable, but here's the problem. We tend to make our fitness plans safely in the future, imagining a version of ourselves with more time, more energy, more motivation. But if the plan only works in the future, the plan doesn't work at all. No wonder it's so hard to get ourselves to do it. The plan was made for perfect moods on perfect days. So what's the solution? Instead of telling yourself you'll start something major on Monday, ask, what are you willing to do today? Not much? Perfect. That's perfect. Start there, and it will grow. You don't need more discipline. You need different rules. And if exercise feels weirdly hard to start and stick with, you're in the right place. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it and subscribe for new videos every week. I'm Coach Kathleen and I'm in your corner. You've got this.